What up, Divine Being? You are in a completely brand new reality. Brand new reality. So you may have woken up and all of a sudden feeling like, what happened? Like you got like physically taken out of your old reality and just dropped into a brand new version of yourself. Still feeling like yourself, but now just somehow feeling different. If somehow that resonates with you, then this is for you. This message is for you. You are in a brand new beginning. So this is the beginning of the beginning of the beginning, the beginning of the end, the beginning of the new start. This is where there's a brand new start that is here for you. You are being opened up to new energies, to new people, to new just levels of thinking, levels of consciousness, of awareness. You're going to feel expansion. So expansion is what is in your field and in your reality right now at the moment. You know, lots of fives, lots of changes. So as you may feel the energy prior to all of the shifts taking place in, you know, physical reality, and all of those shifts will start to make their way through as you start to see once again changes in your physical reality. You may be moving, you may be changing locations, changing careers, changing jobs, starting relationships, moving to a different part of the country, taking on a new role, starting a side hustle, a new business, new friendship groups, ending old friendships, rekindling old friendships, moving to another country, traveling. I think I mentioned traveling. If you feel called to go anywhere, go. It's taking on something new, starting something new, you know, new hobbies. So all of it is to align you with this version of you. All of a sudden you hated to do something that for some reason it's calling your name to go out and do it. There's a reason. There's something for me, like, you know, on a personal level. I was like looking through my clothes, like I was doing laundry, and I was like, whose clothes are these? Like, I hate every single one of these items. Like, who bought this? And I'm not sure if that's ever happened to you, but it happens every time. Like, I know that I'm shifting, there's like this change that happens where I'm like, I don't identify with like whoever the hell was. Just like all of a sudden you find yourself in like a new body, a new identity, a new version of yourself in somebody else's home, and you're like, where the hell am I? And I think there was a show, there was some kind of TV show like that, or where it's like these time travelers, and then you never knew where they're going to end up. They were going to like take over someone's body. It feels like that. It feels like you're just different, you know, and there's things that you loved that all of a sudden are just not resonant, and other things that are just calling your name and you're gravitating towards, and you're called to make changes. So follow that. Make sure that you check in with your heart, you check in with, you know, that is going to be your compass, that is going to be your guide. You are trusting that intuitive notion and that guidance from your heart is for a reason. That's your soul guidance coming through. So if it's leading you in a direction, trust that it's for a reason. If you have any kind of an inkling that something isn't for you, you're kind of unsure, and you're just sort of in this in-between limbo, or it's causing you a lot more distress, or, you know, feeling anxiety over what to do, then, you know, use discernment. Take some time to really let that sink in, and then, you know, gain a greater level of clarity. Meditation, also very important to do in order to gain some clarity on this. Ask for guidance, ask for signs, You will be surprised at the signs and synchronicities you will receive. So, you know, use all of this at your disposal in order to gain a greater level of clarity and certainty along the path. Present moment, you know, being more present and finding yourself being more present is something that may be coming up for you as well. So there is a tendency with changes to reminisce on what's ending or the past, and or also like have, you know, our thoughts in the future and what's to come, feeling either apprehension or excitement. Just come back to the present moment. It's really all that exists right now. Know that everything is already worked out beautifully. You are all of the things that you desire, all of the things that you want. You're doing all of those things already. It's already exists. It exists already. It's just more about putting yourself into alignment with that version of yourself that is going to then align you and just pull that into your reality. So the focus really is on the internal. It's really on you. There is nothing outside of you, nothing external that is going to give you that peace of mind or give you that certainty that you're looking for. It comes from within, your peace, everything. Love, peace, the tranquility, the harmony that you're looking for is within. So go again, continue to do those things that bring you joy and bring you peace, and make time, carve time out for yourself so that you can practice this level of self-care. And that doesn't have to be, you know, only meditation. It can be a variety of things, whatever it is that brings you joy or helps to ground you and make you feel, you know, peaceful and calm and just in a state of joy. That's what you need to do more of. So yeah, drink lots of water. I've been like hearing that message and ignoring it, and I'm severely dehydrated. You can never drink enough water. So just a reminder that may be for you as well. You know, embrace this newness that's here. Note that with it comes, you know, a lot of underlying emotions, you know, this sort of you know, old stuff that is, you know, you've worked on the big rocks and you've surpassed a lot of what was buried there in the shadow self. But at times when we're crossing over like the last, you know, we're on a threshold moving into a higher version of ourselves, these last remnants of them come up in order for us to just feel them and clear them and move through it. So you could be facing some old lessons, whether that be, you know, with people or with circumstances. It could be in your job, it could be with, you know, finances, it could be with, you know, health issues, relationships, anything like that. Just know that it's come to pass. You know, take the time again to take a step back, to not, you know, allow yourself to, you know, get triggered by these things coming up or feeling like you've regressed or taken a step back. Just know that you are being propelled, you know, it's a quantum leap into this new, you know, more aligned version of yourself in greater timeline. So it is really a quantum leap, and in order to do it, sometimes you must take a step back from what to us feels like a step back, because we're facing obstacles and challenges that we thought we already had, you know, definitely overcome and moved on from. But the image I kept seeing was a bow and arrow, and an arrow being pulled back in order for it to gain this trajectory and forward momentum. You know, more power, the more you pull back on something, the greater velocity that it has. So this pullback feels like a pullback. It may feel like it's a setback, but it's not. It is here for your highest and greatest good. You are not regressing, you are not decreasing in frequency. It's actually quite the opposite. So embrace it. Allow yourself time to take care of yourself, to allow this new energy to integrate within you. And all of the stuff that's coming up is really just making up space in order for you to harness and allow more of this light and this higher frequency energy to become one with you. And you're making space, you're clearing out the old in order to bring in the new. So this is really exciting, actually. So it's super, super cool. Whenever this kind of stuff comes up, you recognize these patterns and you start to see the fact that, all right, I know where I'm headed and I know where I'm going, because this is coming up again, and this is a good sign. So all of these things are going to start to move around and shift, and I'm going to feel really tired, and I need to give myself the time to rest and integrate in order to recalibrate and come back anew. So if that sounds like something that resonates with you, I hope that it serves you, and it somehow clarified maybe questions that you had. So like and comment if you have any questions on anything. I want you to enjoy the rest of your day whenever you're watching this. Have a blessed day. Be well, knowing that there is so much newness to come that you're going to be amazed by and completely in alignment with a higher and best version of yourself. I love you so much. Take care of yourself. Be well.